Good morning all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday morning, January 23rd. We are looking at window traders market profile of the ES and NQ. So I thought coming into yesterday we might get some consolidation inside of Friday's. Never happened, right? Gapped higher, stayed above Friday's high the entire day. So far in the overnight, look at this consolidation. Right where our overnight was from the previous night and where we did so much business yesterday. So between this 80-85 level, the market's been very content to stay here. Okay? Shouldn't be that easy to get away from. However, when we get away from it, it should also give us a clue as to whether the market's going to continue its upward ascent, or do we finally get a little bit of profit taken if we come out below it and shake out a lot of these weak longs and come back into balance on the daily, right? We don't know yet. NQ is basically doing the same thing. The difference in NQ, their overnight low did take out yesterday's low. Not that that means anything. Now here's what's interesting. Look at RTY. Remember, RTY is the laggard. Right now, SPY's done 180,000 shares pre-market. IWM's done 650,000. So again, the question is, are we getting some longer or bigger buyers into IWM as they try to start their move towards the upside in maybe December's high? Remains to be seen, right? They finally put the weekly back into balance. The daily is up. Monthly, to me, is still balanced, although some people might call it up. So that's something to keep an eye on. Remember, they're the only ones that held their gap yesterday. They're looking to possibly gap higher again today. So you see how the money shifts? So right now, we're just consolidating us in NQ as RTY attempts to go higher. So very interesting. Now, as far as the game plan for us this morning, depends where the overnight high will be. Okay, we still have 70 minutes, but if it's anywhere near here in L&M's high and value high, that's a good risk reward short. You know you're out, right? Any acceptance above that and value starts going higher, I'm out. Remember, ES had a poor high. On the flip side, if we can't get it and we push in, again, can you take, look, the overnight is very small right now as far as the range. It's 10 handles. So this is a possibility of a day where you can test both sides of the overnight. Again, unless we extend it in the next hour or so, and we can. So a possible short against that the first time. If it pulls back and gets mired in this muck, you can take a long and then use the overnight low as you're out, right? I mean, it's about 4 points, but again, I wouldn't expect us to just blast through this to the downside. If we do, that's something to keep an eye on. And if we get away from it to the upside, okay? So again, very, very tight, tough range in here. If we happen to open right at these wide pocks from yesterday overnight and Sunday's overnight, there's no trade for the most part. I mean, again, unless we get the overnight high and then pull back, then you could take that long against this since we already got it. Doesn't mean we won't get the overnight low, but the odds go down. Again, these are all early plays. And then on the chart, just show you the daily, we're up in all three time frames. The one time frame in up 3 days. We are in uncharted territory in the Dow, the S&P, and the NQ and triple Qs. So anybody who tries to tell you, well, we could go to this based on this extension, this Fibonacci, this pivot, this planet crossing this planet, well, again, trying to pick tops is a fool's game. They've probably been trying to do it since October, right? Think about how many people have been trying to pick tops from October. Well, we've gone from 409 to 485, $76. Okay? We've gone bull, balance, bull, balance, bull, balance. We went bear for a couple of days below the 20, back to balance, and we continue to go higher. So don't be one of those people trying to pick tops. Good luck trading today. Thanks for liking and subscribing to this channel, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.